So let's talk about bloating, upset stomachs, the whole gamut. It affects so many of us and it doesn't have to. So when I'm talking about bloating, I'm talking about everything that comes along with it, like upset stomachs, feelings of feeling full really early, discomfort, nausea, belching, all of those things. Any type of problem you have with that comes from the stomach after eating. It can be solved, easily solved with food. I know you guys get sick of me saying this, but it's really true. Um, Food is medicine, and it will serve you well to consider using it as medicine. Okay, so let's talk about some quick stats. 1 in 7 feel better as far as their digestive issues if they remove gluten from their diet. I know a lot of people are on this gluten trend, and they all think they're going to feel wonderful and better. And only 1 in 7 people are connected to having a celiac disease or being allergic to gluten or having a gluten sensitivity, right? So that means chances are that's probably not your problem. Your problem is a high fat diet. 86%. 86%. That is the overwhelming majority of people feel better with their digestive issues with a low fat diet. I know you guys don't want to hear this. Y'all gonna be sick of me. I don't care. It is my job to help you heal. And if you want to eliminate your or greatly reduce your digestive issues, you need to consider removing high fat foods. What does that mean? Meats, meat products, butter, cheese, cream, ice cream, and then biscuits, cakes, pastries, even some snacks, like some popcorns and some cheese crackers and things of that sort. Those are high fat foods. And if you're ever curious, when you're purchasing something, just read the nutrition label. Do not read the front of a label, the front of a product, because that is marketing, right? They're going to use catchwords and trick words to make you believe you're getting something that you're not. But when you really want to know what's involved, you have to flip it over and look at the actual ingredients and see what the fat content is. Let's start there. So, let's talk about what happens, right? People become hypersensitive to the stretching out of the stomach when we eat, right? Our stomach stretches when we eat, and that's supposed to happen. And then, number two, what we eat also matters. So, the human stomach can accommodate about a quart of food, which is about 4 cups. Most human stomachs can easily accommodate 4 cups of food. But what happens when you have um, dyspepsia or any type of digestive issues with bloating, nausea, all of that, then those people can only accommodate 1.5 cups of food before discomfort begins. You begin to have these side effects of the food after 1.5 cups of food. And that's not very much for many people. So, what happens is that these people begin to drip fat, right? Fat is dripping into the stomach, and that fat that's dripping triggers the discomfort. So, many studies have shown that dietary fats are a major part of stomach discomfort. Things like nausea, pain, bloating, um, feeling full very quickly. Um, it's all linked back to dietary issues. So, again, let's use our food as our medicine, okay? So, since we now know that these symptoms are nutrient specific, meaning we now know that the overwhelming majority of cases are found to be caused by high fat meals. Let's avoid those high fat meals. But the good news is that those of us who have experienced this discomfort with eating, especially when it happens very quickly into a meal, it probably means that you are genetically predisposed to reject high fats. But you are also genetically predisposed to be able to easily accommodate carbs. Carbs, carbs, carbs. You can eat all the carbs you want and probably not have very many symptoms or discomfort. So that's the good news, right? Go on and get you some pasta and all of that and enjoy it if you want to address some of those bloating issues. Um, is that it? That's it. Oh, and also apple cider vinegar will help to cut the fat as well. So if you take apple cider vinegar before a meal, it will probably help. And you should watch the video on apple cider vinegar to find out more information on how to do that. I will put the website down below and see you next time. Remember, laughter should be the only thing that hurts.